The next component is the mindset. Okay, mindset is all about our thinking because it's the mind. The mindset all about our thinking. So how do you think about success? When you come to success, what are the things that come up? And we want to make sure that we're thinking the correct thing when it comes to success. Okay, so when it comes to success, the quality, the things that you need to have is persistent, consistent, determination, and commitment. Okay? Those are the four qualities that you need to have to become successful in any type of goals. Okay? So first, persistent, which means you want to make sure you keep on applying and being creative in whatever you want to do. So which means the knowledge is important. That's why the science is important. So when you fail, you cannot give up. You have to be persistent. You want to see, okay, what new knowledge do I need to apply so I can keep on moving forward? And that is important, especially when you set a goal that is a long term or difficult, you will fail a lot of time before you can achieve it, right? And that's why persistence is important. And that's why having the right knowledge is important. Sometimes we might lack the knowledge, so we fail on it. And that's why make sure you do a lot of research to achieve your goal. So we have all that method available to you. So when you fail, then you can see what can I do next. And persistence is important, because you will fail a few times when you try to achieve something, right? So persistent is one. Consistency means sometimes you have to do something over and over and over and over again until you see the result. Like again, especially when you have long-term goal. Sometimes you have to do something the same way 100 times before you actually see the physical benefit, because a lot of time we want to see the physical benefit, right? But a lot of time we have to be very consistent, which means applying the same thing, the same knowledge, the same way over and over and over and over again in order for you to see that benefit from the outside. And that's why, again, when it comes to long-term goal, consistency is also very important. Okay, so determination is so important. Determination will give you the motivation that I will do what it takes to become successful. And that is important. Remember, you can become successful. It's just all depends on your determination. Because remember, in the 21st century, whatever that you want to achieve, people have left clues everywhere for you on the internet and everywhere in books. It's all depend on your determination to move forward, to have that motivation. Okay, if you fail, that does not mean you now will become successful, but it's your determination. You have to be determined to achieve what you want, and that is important. And the fourth one, commitment. Commitment is you have to follow through. No matter what you set your goal to be, you have to follow through. Even if you fail a million times, you have to follow through. A lot of times, a lot of people, is the lack of commitment. They can't stick to it long enough to achieve it. But remember, you can achieve. It's all about commitment. They can't keep to their commitment. And it's important to be committed to your goal. So in this case, be committed to your goal, but be flexible on how you will get there. And that is the key, flexibility. Okay, remember, we will fail on applying certain knowledge and way, right? Because we might not know the correct way to apply at the beginning, which means we will learn throughout our goal, which means we have to be flexible of our goal plan. Okay, because let's say that you create a plan today to achieve your goal. Okay, that's great. But what happens if you meet a new person tomorrow and they teach you a new way to achieve your goal even better? Which means you want to take that new way from the new way that person taught you and adjust your plan. You don't want to stick to your old plan when the way that you said is not as successful, right? So we meet new people every day. We learn new things every day, which means every time you learn new things to make your plan better, you have to go back and adjust your plan. Be flexible with your plan, because we cannot be stuck with our initial plan, because yes, we need a plan to get started, but The plan is not perfect because we are not perfect. Nothing is perfect, which means if nothing is perfect, there will always be adjustment that you need to make to achieve your goal more successfully. So in this case, commit to your goal, but be flexible of how you get there. Okay, because like I said, you will learn new things. You will meet new people that will help you achieve your goal more quickly and more successful. But if you just stubborn and just stick with that plan that your original start out with, then you can't learn, then you can't grow, and it's hard for you to become successful. Okay? Another mindset that you have to keep in mind is that since we are not perfect, our plan is not perfect, which means the result should not be perfect also, because we are not perfect. Because a lot of time people say, oh, I have to achieve 100% of my goal in order to follow through. But again, no goal is perfect. So if you can only achieve 80 or 90% of your goal, that is awesome. Remember, there is no perfect. There's no 100%. But a lot of time people want the 100%. And if they can't achieve 100%, they quit on their goal. But that is unrealistic. You can't achieve 100%. If you achieve 100%, then that is perfect, but we are not. So have that mindset that if you can achieve 80, that is great. And if you achieve 90% of your goal, that is awesome. You will experience a lot of joy and happiness, and you will get a lot out of your life if you can achieve 90% of your goal. That is a lot. Okay? So to help you have that right mindset to believe that 90% is okay, understand that we are influenced by our mind to want to achieve 100% because in society we always be influenced by external things and people to believe that, oh, we need to have that perfect result. But when it comes to our heart, we don't need that perfect result. Our heart, when every time we achieve something, even a little bit, even 10% or 20%, our heart still satisfied, because as long as we are improving and growing, we will still be okay. It's just that our mind is influenced to believe that we need to get the 100%. But that is not true. So if you can get 80% or 90%, that is a great outcome. And when you want to have that mindset, because there is no such thing as 100%, correct? But again, a lot of people have that mindset of the 100%. Okay. Another thing to remember is that when you're applying the right knowledge, when you're applying the right things in your life, have high hope and faith. And when you can do that, you will feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself already, then achieving the destination of 100% will not be that important. Okay? So make sure you have the right knowledge. And when you apply the right knowledge to achieve your goal, you will have that motivation, that right mindset to keep on moving forward to achieve your goal, to achieve that 80, 90% that we seek out to want to achieve.